Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another video. And today we're reacting to new Citadelle demo info. It's crazy, light ammo, magic, Liberty Falls reskin, LTM, and more. As you can see here, reacting to my Mr. Ruffle Waffles video. Oh shit! There we go. We got the thing back on screen there. Now we're gonna be reacting to this video here, and I'm gonna keep talking like this, cause I love you, and I want you. Now we're gonna watch this video here, honey, and we gonna get some nice and juicy information. Alright, let's get this going.
Hi guys, there is a ton of
I forgot to turn on the closed captions. There we go.
new information about Citadelle Day More, the DLC 1 map for Black Ops.
I'm excited.
Woo! And the new COD pod, so we're going to go through all of that now, react to it, and talk about what the implications are.
Basically a legend here on the COD pod because he's the only guest we've had on twice. That's right, folks. It's Mr. Kevin Drew, the Associate Design Director at Treyarch on Zombies. And so welcome back to the show. Thank you very much for coming.
Thanks so much for inviting me. As soon as I found out that it was like
Kevin Drew,
special, I'm absolutely gonna be here, especially when you threw in the sweater.
Yeah, we got matching Zombies Christmas sweaters.
That is a pretty cool Christmas
Check
sweater.
out the COD shop and get one for yourself for all those, end of the year.
Actually, don't do that. Go to milomerch.com, get yourself some Milo merch instead. How about that?
But yeah, we got the fire going, and we have so much Zombies to talk about.
I'm so excited.
Season 1 Reloaded.
Yes, there's a ton of content coming, and let's get into it.
Tell me about it.
Kevin, one thing that launched at Season 1 for Liberty Falls and Terminus is directed mode. So I just want to make sure that we're circling on that, because I look at directed mode and I'm like, what a great time with the holidays for your pals to jump in. Maybe they've never played Zombies, they want to try something different.
Let's be real. Everyone's just farming camos. Like, let's just be transparent about this.
What's that been like with directed mode launching, and what can we expect?
Yeah, it's been amazing. It's been a kind of a passion project for the team. We want to make sure that, especially coming off of like MWZ, some players are maybe used to a very open world experience that's very, I would say, casual comparatively. Like you can kind of go at your own pace. And round-based zombies is very different. And so this was a nice answer to that. And I think it's really inviting to new players. If you're listening to or watching this podcast, you probably know all sorts of things about zombies, but your friends who might be on the fence or never even checked it out, it's a great way to bring them in an environment that's a little more easy.
Yeah, absolutely.
And make more people realize how much the team pours into these maps.
But the thing is, I hear what he's saying, right? I think that as much as it's a noble intention to be like, yeah, bring in those friends that like aren't listening to the pod, that don't care about zombies, they need to do that more, I think, within the game. Like, I really think that in the game there should be like a special thing where it's like, okay, this weekend, if you do it in direct mode for the first time, you like get a thing or like some crazy pop-ups that make it really obvious to you if you're just a noob that doesn't care about zombies, because otherwise you're not gonna know it's there.
All the cool main quest content, the boss fights, all these things. And so
and especially for me, like the celebration of the narrative, like there's such a great storyline going, and great way to get your buds, spend your holidays,
get them started
in direct mode,
or just get
and of course with the new map. Can you tell us a little bit about what directed mode will look like eventually, right? Like those maps came out at launch. Then with the launch of Season 1, we had directed mode. So there's always going to be a delay between when the map is live and when directed mode starts. So what might that look like for Citadelle?
Yeah, so it's going to be pretty similar, about the length, same amount of time as the launch maps. So you can expect very early next year is when that will flip on for Citadelle.
Oh, it seems really cool. I mean, you brought it up, feels like so long ago now, that you had a third map coming already. I thought, we've got two great maps already. What are you talking about?
Sorry, chat. I was on the phone with somebody.
Big change, of course. Liberty Falls, a little bit more modern, a little bit more, urban area. Terminus is this sort of, a lot of
If I had to say something between those two maps, to be honest with you, to make a comment on the, what map has been played more, Liberty Falls is always going to be played more between the Terminus and Liberty Falls, just because when you want to grind camos, it's easier to do it on a smaller map, because a smaller map has less things to do, less things to work with, and it's just easier.
And with directed mode coming out and you just essentially being able to stay on round 15 for 5 hours is, well, it's stupid easy and you never have to worry about anything. So yeah, I would say those two for sure are the main reasons why Liberty Falls is played more. I think Terminus is a better map, just because of the, it's bigger and it's got a lot more depth to it. But I think Liberty Falls just has like a better wonder weapon, and because it's smaller, it's easier to just do your grinding camos, which is just running in circles and shooting zombie critical kills, and then getting 18 billion mega boss zombie kills, and then getting 18 billion consecutive kills, and then spending hundreds of hours just to get a camo. Yeah, it's great. Yeah, my buddy Christian, by the way, is addicted to this game. He's got already like 17 gold camos. Each gold camo, my girlfriend's right here. So when I look over here, I know you can't see her on camera, but she's right here. For example, so each gold camo for every gun, all the challenges are the same for the gold. It's get 2,000 headshots for each camo, for each gun. And I've only gotten like 3 or 4, and bro's got like 10, 15. And every time he's like, it's not that hard, bro. I just do like 2 a day.
2 a day.
2 a day.
That's crazy.
Isn't that insane? Yeah. You have to have no life and no job to be able to do that. Because, like, dude, no way could I sit there for 4 hours doing one gun and just, like, not be bored out of my fucking mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course I want to do them, but it's just, it's so hard. Yeah.
Concrete, a lot of,
And then, like, because think about it. Let's say I'm playing for 4 hours by myself. They're in those 4 hours. Other people want to play with me, and other, and other
sort of spy lab vibe.
That's why I've been doing the campaign, because I want to also beat the campaign.
Going on. So this is.
By the way, the campaign is insanely hard on veteran difficulty. Oh my god, I died like 15 times on this one mission. It was insane.
It's a really, really exciting departure, design-wise. See, creepy castles, lots of cobblestones, basically. Is the vibe I'm getting.
Very old, very ancient. A lot of history at this castle.
A lot of history at the castle. I wonder where you could learn some of that history. It's almost like if you went to the castle and like spoke to people that lived there, you could learn a lot about its history, right?
Milo, you're goofy, bro.
Crazy.
And
because he's the one who visited that castle in real life. And
so that's him.
That's him.
Very different. Just
you look
moving
cool,
away from kind of.
By the way, when I go to work, I'm gonna like steal straws. We have so many. I'm gonna take straws now.
Yeah. The old like facilities and things like that.
I love that you made.
Bring some straws home.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna steal some straws.
The only straw you're stealing is the one that you got right there.
Hey, yo!
That's so funny, because we've had this criticism in the zombies community for so long that every map is just another facility, at least once we got out of the ether and moved into the dark ether story, right? Like, 5AC, facility, D-Machine, obviously, facility. Forsaken, facility, like,
yeah.
over and over. Mauer is slightly less, but even so, still suffers a little bit from it, I would say, just a little smidge, but... Yeah, I think the fact that they recognize that and they're like, no more facilities. That is good. That is good.
Old world, lots of magic here.
New
That's
flavor.
cool.
Yeah, I've
Lots of magic.
I've heard you guys talk about magic.
We do like
before.
magic. I like fantasy side of zombies. Zombies
feel
doesn't
like-
have to be all scientific-y and serious. It can be fantasy, and that's a crazy framed pause on his face. But it can be fantasy related. Doesn't have to be crazy. Like super scientific. Just give me like they've said, the sword wonder weapons, right? Like each sword is a magical sword that has like because it's supposed to be like obviously none of this shit is real. So just give me some goofy shit. But goofy fun shit and not goofy dumb shit.
We're getting a little bit of
goofy dumb shit is okay though.
a wink on the
there's always kind of
nature.
two sides to zombies. There's the scientific horror aspect where we're crafting all these wonder weapons, and then there's every once in a while we get to go to the other side where it's more just pure magic, like the roots of Dark Ether.
See, that's what I like. I would rather have, honestly, each map of this season be magic related than more scientific.
Love
and
that.
then maybe like the last map be a mix of both.
And kind of tying into history and Arthurian legend, like with magic and those things tied.
Look at his face.
directly into what we're doing here.
I need to take a second on that. I need to take a little breather. Excuse me? The roots of the Dark Ether story, the roots with actual Arthurian legend being part of that? That is where we're going?
I'm so excited.
Yes, please. I mean, I'm glad you brought up the roots there. Where does this sit storyline-wise? Is this...
Dude, this guy's whole do right now is crazy.
Place directly like to Terminus?
Yeah, so I'm calling this our European vacation. We've broken out of Terminus.
Zombies goes to France.
Zombies goes to France. We've discovered that we're looking for Dr. Kraft, and the reason is he's the foremost expert on the occult and has direct knowledge and ties to the Sentinel artifact that we're now trying to track down.
He has direct ties to it. Interesting.
Which will help us. But this is the next step, and so it brings us here to Avalon in the southern region of France, and we're
southern France. Huh. It's interesting. I wonder if there's a real castle built in a similar fashion to what we see in Citadelle des Morts in the south of France.
Milo, you don't gotta be suggestive, bro. We all know you've been there.
Yeah, I wonder.
Here to find
Stop.
Minecraft and find the Sentinel artifact.
So no spoilers, but if you have not finished the main quest in Terminus, we're kind of picking up right where that left the dedicated crew off.
Exactly. And really, the rest of the game or through the seasons, we're going to be following this crew and their story.
That's good. That's good that it's just them and nobody else, because I want character development. I want to see these characters grow. I want to see where they go to. I want to see their story. Because a lot of people right now really aren't interested in these characters, but they did bring them back for a reason, so I really hope that it grows from there. Because they are interesting. But they only currently have one map right now as a crew together, not including Cold War being, just voice lines and stuff. But we need interactions and fun interactions and things that we're interested in.
So, speaking of Terminus, how would you kind of categorize the experience? Like Miles made a great point, art style in terms of the milieu. I think I used that correctly. The setting, the vibe of the two different maps. Obviously, this Citadelle is a new flavor for us, which is really exciting.
Yeah,
but from an experience standpoint, kind of like how do you categorize it between the two existing maps of just Easter eggs and main quest and what to expect?
I'm gonna guess here. Because
okay, I want to guess too before he guesses. So this one obviously I think is going to be more fantasy related, and more, like they said, magical related. I hope this one, I did see that it's the size of Terminus, but it's the tight core, but it's much more closed off than open. So that is going to be interesting. I hope it's really. I think the vibe, I want this one to be my favorite out of the current 3 maps. Like, when this one comes out, I want to play this one more. Because I'm tired of playing Liberty Falls. And Terminus is, okay to me. I do think Terminus is a really good map. But I'm not a fan of, I think the Beam Smasher is an okay wonder weapon. And I hate the Amalgamation. I hate fighting that thing, and I fucking hate that thing, and fuck that thing. And did I say fuck that thing, by the way? But yeah, and I'd rather not fight that ever again. So, I really hope, whatever the current boss zombie is on this map, it's crazy. But not ridiculous like the Amalgamation, and not too easy, or not too, I think the Abomination is not too easy, but I think it's just, the Abomination is just a not as fun version as the Margwa. But let's see what he says.
Having explored some castles in my time,
I can't.
I'm going to guess that it's going to be quite narrow. I think the zombies maps that we've had so far have been pretty open, to be honest. Terminus is an island, right? There's a lot of space. I'm going to guess this one is more about those tight corridors, the narrow path.
That's crazy how we said it at the same time.
Pathways.
Because not pre-watched. Did not pre-watch it.
That's how these castles are.
Yeah, I think it's a big map. It's dense.
Okay. It's dense.
It's like Liberty Falls is very simple, straightforward. Terminus is one of the biggest we've ever made, and we don't have an ocean in this one, so you can imagine kind of the size of Terminus, but kind of compacted, right? And,
You're right.
And being a castle, there's a lot of claustrophobic spaces, especially once you get further into the map. Places you don't want to be necessarily high rounds for very long. So I'm hoping it will provide a nice challenge for players. kind of coming off of Liberty Falls and Terminus, like this is the next step.
Yeah. So essentially, you take the tightness of Liberty Falls with the size of Terminus, and you combine them together, and you get Citadelle Day More.
Also, I just played Mob of the Dead Remastered like 2 days ago, and did a whole video on it. And one of the things I was saying in that was, I feel like these modern zombies maps never give me that claustrophobia feel. Like, never. Like, I literally say those words, I don't know, 3/4 of the way through that video while I'm running through the cell block or whatever. And so for them to be basically already sort of answering that in this map feels prescient of them. That's really, really cool.
Awesome.
Very exciting.
Can you tell us a little bit about the Wonder Weapon the Wonder Weapons?
We know that each map coming around Base Zombies in Black Ops 6 has a Wonder Weapons.
Hold on. At first I was like, yeah, tell me. But then I thought for a second, I was like, wait a sec. Wouldn't it be cool if, well, maybe his answer is going to be this, but wouldn't it be cool if the approach they took was to be like, you know what, for Citadelle Day More, we want the fan base, we want players to discover those things for themselves as part of the Easter egg, right? Like, I know everyone knows that it's leaked to be swords, but wouldn't it be cool if from the dev perspective, they didn't just sort of reveal it in advance?
I would like that. I would like that, yeah. Just don't say what it is.
Trailer, we get footage of what the boss is in the map. That's going to suck ass. And I don't want them to keep going in that direction. So I'm really curious, actually, how he's going to answer this question.
So we're just kind of like... we're just poking around.
Cute.
Fun, you know?
Yeah, so this is what I'll say. We're going to a castle, and that invokes a certain imagery. And we have a dedicated melee slot in this game.
Okay.
And so it kind of made perfect sense to, I don't know, have some swords.
Okay, so he was kind of recognizing... I could see the wheels turning in Kevin's mind there. Because he was literally sitting there going, I don't want to spoil this, but they've asked me to spoil this.
Right.
So I'm going to spoil this, right? But you can at least see that he recognized that just going ahead and revealing it wasn't something he should just be charging ahead straight into necessarily. Right. So yeah, okay, I give him some points for that.
The Wonder Weapons, and
swords as
another aspect is when we get a chance, we love to do 4 elemental weapons. It's something that's really fun, where each player can kind of identify with one of these 4 elemental weapons.
So excited, bro. I'm so excited. Oh, I love melee Wonder Weapons, bro. I love them. Like, I'm a big fan of the axe. Oh, melee Wonder Weapons are so fucking sick to me. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I really want, whatchamacallit, fucking, like, okay. I'm really curious to see how they work. Obviously, they're gonna have a range attack at some point, but I'm really curious. I really hope they're all equally balanced. I think, obviously, there's going to be one stronger than the others, but I don't want it to be like DE, where everybody has to get the Stormbow, or Origins, where the Ice Staff is the only really good staff. Like, I need it to be like, all the swords are good. Now, there's obviously like, okay, this one's better for this situation, and this one's better for this situation, but that doesn't mean that just because maybe the Storm Sword is better for clearing out weaker zombies, but the Fire Sword is better for killing boss zombies. You know what I'm saying? Like, or the boss of that map. So
hell yeah.
Like their play style and have
It's great. It's great news. It's something that I don't think we should know in advance. Obviously, the leaks over the last couple of weeks have meant that we've known for ages at this point. So it's really no surprise here. It's kind of nice to get the confirmation, I suppose. But yeah, it's a complex one. It's a weird one.
I want to scream into the microphone because I can. I'm so stoked for this.
What are you most excited for about this? I mean, melee weapons and spooky gothic vibes are one thing. What are you excited for?
I mean, it's kind of matching that, where just the environment is so cool and unique. And I mean, who doesn't love castles?
Yeah,
right? Like they're just inherently fun.
Yeah.
I love castles.
So, but that combination of like the village below and the town tying in with the castle, just really lends itself to a lot of unique.
That's why I really love Resident Evil 8. I know this has nothing to do with zombies, but or like even DE, is because of the theme, and but I'm really excited for this map because I feel like it's gonna take DE but to the next step, because it's gonna have the castle plus the village, and that's what I really love about Resident Evil 8 is like, that first opening section is the best part of the game, because you're in the village and it's very creepy and it's very horrifying, going into the castle, being horrified, being in this grand open area that then tightly has, you know, tight quarters, and it's just, I'm hoping it gives me that same fantasy.
Spaces like the tavern, the stables, and then the elemental wonder weapons. Oh, I'm really excited about those.
That's
fire. I wonder if it's going to be like there's a base sword like DE and then there's upgraded versions of that, or if it's going to be like Origins where there's, let's say there's an ice sword and then there's a super ice sword. You know what I'm saying?
Enough of it to say that, like I said, I'm so stoked for this. I cannot wait to spend kind of the holidays diving deep into the new map. But the new map, Citadelle, is not the only thing coming to Season 1 Reloaded. There's so much zombies goodness. We've got a new perk coming. We've got the Tesla Storm as the new field upgrade.
Tesla Storm is back.
Ammo mod. Take us through a couple of these and, you know, tell us what we've got to get excited about.
So let's start with the perk, because that's a big deal. Everyone's like, which one is it?
Yeah. A lot of speculation.
It's Vulture Aid, which is
Vulture's Aid
since Buried and Black Ops 2.
Wow.
And it specializes in making zombies drop things. So now if you drink this perk, zombies can drop ammo. They can drop more salvage.
No, I hate it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but it is annoying.
Wait, is his camera blocked by me? No. Okay, he's still there. Sorry.
That zombies don't drop ammo to force you to buy a perk that you previously didn't need because the zombies just did what you needed them to do and dropped ammo in Modern Warfare Zombies, or the point system meant that you didn't need to get ammo back the way that you currently need to get ammo back. Like, they've created this problem. They've manufactured this problem by changing the point system and by changing the drop system from Modern Warfare Zombies, like both of those changes. And now they've been like, okay, we've created a problem. Now let's allow you to solve it by spending money in the game. But like, that doesn't feel, I don't know. Maybe I'm just a grumpy old man.
I feel it. I see why he's upset.
Vulture Aid also, it's in the visual element of it is in the game already. You can literally just turn on the setting, right? So it feels like, let's keep listening, I suppose.
Fools. That's what I want them to drop.
Yeah. So personally, like, if you like picking up things, this is the perk for you. It also got a very awesome kind of reskin, just like we've been doing with a lot of the perks that are older. We bring them back, and the team does an amazing job, like making them very unique and having a lot of character. This time, the Vulture Aid is literally a giant like vulture, and its beak can actually take out zombies when you buy the perk. It's really cool.
Wait, what?
That's cool. It's so cool to watch. Like, you're trying, you run up to it, grab the perk, and it's just gonna, so you have zombies chasing you. It's like,
oh, it pecks back.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Pecks back.
What's amazing?
Not even Dr. Peck.
We had to. I tried to pitch early on. Like, I knew for the holidays we were gonna do something special for zombies. I voted for Peck the Halls.
That's a good
nice
one. Yeah.
Tesla Storm filled up.
Okay, yeah. We'll have to reserve judgment on the perk. We'll see.
We'll see.
Right?
Yeah.
We'll see. But it's not an exciting perk. I'm not excited for Vulture Aid. You know what I mean? But yeah, sure.
I want double tap. Give me double tap. All right. Anyway.
Upgrade. This is coming back.
If I had to choose one perk to bring back, it'd be double tap. Guaranteed. Just give me double tap. That's all I want. It's all I ever need. After double tap, you can give me a new perk. You can give me a Winter's Wail or a Widow's Wine. Doesn't matter. I like both.
Makes you a living Tesla coil. So very useful. It just shocks and damages zombies all around you. What's really cool in co-op is it actually links up with anyone near you.
Oh,
so
no
it's a
way.
great co-op skill.
Yes.
Like, you pop that, all of you connect, and it's like you're like this, I don't know, army.
Wasn't that in Cold War?
Lightning. It's
like a chain link friendship.
Pitching me as an army of lightning. Like, hello. I'm in. Count me in.
Yeah. It sounds cool. Yeah, I think the one challenge, I guess, with Tesla Storm is going to be you've sort of got that vibe in Energy Mine, for instance, like sort of a little bit. I think that in terms of its utility, I'm curious. I'm curious to see what utility it's going to bring to the game that feels different, because I think with the damage-based field upgrades, they're just sort of harder to make exciting, I think, because like, what's the best thing they can do? Just take out all the zombies around you. Okay, cool. But no matter how they're being taken out, if they're all just doing the same thing, they'll just feel the same ultimately. Do you know what I mean?
Fair enough.
So yeah, I mean, I'm curious. I'm really curious what Tesla Storm's going to be like. I hope it's got some kind of unique utilities that we can add on to.
Yo, we gonna bring Ring of Fire back or not? That's all I'm saying.
Enlightenment, the ammo mod coming.
So Enlightenment is a brand new ammo mod. We never had this, and ammo mods. It's really we want to make sure every time we make a new ammo mod, it serves like a new gameplay role.
Okay, well that's what I was saying about the field upgrade. So I'm glad
we're locked in. We're locked in.
And this time around, it's all about healing and kind of defense. So the idea here is.
Okay, hold up. Let him cook.
With this ammo mod, when you kill zombies, they spawn these little health orbs, and they'll stick around and then kind of suck into you when you go low on health.
Pause. But okay. What? That actually might be the best one. Hold up.
Oh, this is gonna be so broken.
That's gonna be good.
It's gonna be so broken.
That's gonna be good.
Also, I love the fact that this didn't leak. I don't think anyone knew that this was coming.
Yeah.
So whatever you did to hide that from data mining, etc., just do that with everything else, guys. Like, what the hell?
Awesome. So if you kind of kite in an area, you'll start to accumulate this supply of orbs that kind of bail you out if you get in trouble.
Bro, I think
that's gonna be so sick.
Good. Because
see, now that's fucking unique. That's pretty fucking cool. I like that.
This is gonna allow people to start making basically glass cannon builds.
Yeah.
Well, will it though? I don't know. It might do. Let's let him keep talking.
Because we have to see how much it heals you, and then depending on the ammo mod augments, it might give you more healing, might increase the amount of, like, it might drop more healing you get, or one of them might be increase the amount of healing you get, or other players can now grab the healing you drop, things like that. So we'll see.
Port players, we're looking at you guys.
Yeah, very helpful.
That helps the whole team.
Yeah, so anyone who's low on health that runs near one
grab them.
sucked up.
Oh, okay. So it's okay. Never mind. So that's not even an ammo mod or augment. It's just guaranteed if it's gonna be out on the field no matter what. And if someone's low, it'll go to that person.
And also, you can augment all of these. There's 6 augments for each of these. With the light mend, like, you can actually make it even a little bit offensive. So those orbs will damage zombies if they run through it. If you're kind of playing.
That's interesting. Okay, I didn't think about that. That's interesting. So they can either take damage via the orbs themselves. So okay, cool.
You don't necessarily need all the healing capacity.
So 18 new augments. You've also just given us a little
18. Oh yeah, because Tesla Storm, Perk. Yeah, okay.
Little taste of what's coming there, but we also have 3 new gobblegums coming.
3 new gobblegums.
Yes.
Care to share?
I would love to. So we have Power Keg returning, which spawns at full power.
Okay, I remember that.
Is really useful for boss fights, things like that, where you need like frenzy guard back in a pinch. Mm-hmm. We have a new one. It's called Timeout, which is.
Is it killing time?
I think it is, where it actually like stops the round.
Oh.
And gives you a nice lengthy break.
Just a little sabbatical.
If the squad's like almost dead, it's like timeout. We can go reset, get everyone up, get everyone equipped, and then we'll resume.
What? That sounds insanely OP. That sounds crazy.
That's busted as fuck.
It's just idolized, but on steroids, like,
or killing time on steroids.
Nuts.
I get that in Idolize. I'm taking a vacation.
Exactly. And then the last one is a new. It's called Holiday Cheer, and it is a whimsical, and it has all the zombies spawning with festive wreaths around their necks.
Sick.
Oh.
So you can kind of stock up on these during the holiday season, and then use them throughout as you please throughout the rest of the year.
Okay. Christmas in July. Let's run it. Okay, fair enough.
Sure. I don't mind whimsical ones. I think whimsical ones are funny.
Wait.
Now, I do think they need to change that. I think the only thing they need to change is whimsicals need to be infinite because they have no purpose.
All of this
no actual purpose.
New content all coming to Season 1 Reloaded and more, including all of the awesome festive seasonal holiday wonderful exciting stuff.
Yes.
That I can't wait to talk about. I wanted to ask, what has it been looking like having this incredible response to the launch of Zombies so far? I think especially with both of the maps, but I've seen a lot of love for Liberty Falls, which has been awesome.
Yeah.
Well, it's because it's the smaller map, the easier map to grind camos on.
It's been amazing.
I'd love to hear some stats here. I'd love for him to say, like, this has been the blah most ever blah. Like, give me some stats.
We're actually, like, data-wise, it's like the hours spent in zombies is actually like 2-to-1 Liberty Falls and Terminus.
What? 2-to-1? Bro. Oh no. Oh god. That is crazy. Because I mean
it's the camo grinding map. It's because it's the camo grinding map. That's all it is.
Biggest sign is that we will ever get, that there's no point making Verrückts anymore, you know? There's no point making Terminuses anymore. When people just want liberty! Obviously there is a point, and that's for us to play, but yeah, the normies, man, they just care about that Liberty Falls camo grind, I guess.
Wow.
So, you know, people enjoy the small day map where they can just kind of hang out and kite zombies for a while. And I think it's just important to have a full array of content, right? Like something for everyone.
Yeah,
is huge.
Fair enough, man.
You've reunited my like school friends. All of them have been playing zombies endlessly.
Yep.
And we've all been running around Liberty Falls finding the highest things we can hop off with PhD Flopper on and sort of like collect masses and hordes of zombies, and it's been really, really fun.
There's been some amazing content generated on it right now related to PhD Flopper.
I think of the clip that you showed me of the guy jumping off the stairs during the Sam trial.
Slow motion.
Slow music playing. That's
so
just
good.
Epic.
I've seen that
But
too.
yeah, so maybe during the holiday, if you got a friend who wants to try zombies, just kind of encourage them, guide them, put them in directed mode for a little bit.
But directed mode is not the only thing that they could potentially play during the holidays, because with season
LTMs?
1 Reloaded, we have some incredible seasonal content coming that is festive and frightening. And I cannot wait to talk about it. But quickly, I've decided that in the holiday spirit, to play a little game with you both that I like to call Naughty or Nice.
Excuse me.
Naughty or nice.
That's cool.
Wait, they got the announcer to
That's
do
pretty
that?
cool.
You've made it with your squad to round 31.
Let's go.
And 4 manglers immediately spawn in and murder all of you.
Looking at me, he knows, because he's fucked. Okay.
Are you doing anything about this, Kevin? Who wrote this?
Wait, this is so personal.
all
I feel
manglers.
attacked. I don't know. No, we're gonna be nice.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
So, starting at season 1.5, we're gonna make some changes. We're gonna make the Mangler's cannon easier to shoot off.
Okay.
And we're actually gonna smooth out how many Manglers can spawn in kind of the mid rounds.
Awesome.
So it's starting out about half, and so it'll take much longer
to
get
scale
to the 4
up
Mangler
to
scenario.
the 4 Mangler
Sounds a
scenario.
little soft to me personally. A little soft.
You
You know?
love to hear it. This is really
No,
like
that's
big
good, though.
holiday
Yeah, that's good.
generosity from you. So
You
thank
always want to
Really
start
nice.
really hard. It's a lot easier to pull it back than
Yeah.
it is to just make things harder.
You said that
Interesting.
the
That's
elevator
fair. That's a fair
clip is-
point, because if you make the game very difficult in the beginning, you can get all the complaints and the good feedback now, because that's when you're gonna have the most amount of players, the most retention, right? Is everybody's gonna be playing at the start, and so all these people are gonna be complaining. This is what's wrong. Da 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 da. My complaint here. Cassandra's complaint there. And all that good stuff. And so, like he said, it is very easy to make the game very difficult in the beginning, so that, okay, let's tune it back. And then let's tune it back. Do we need to tune it back? No. Because then making it harder, people are going to complain more. Why are you going to make it harder? I mean, sometimes people don't. But, it's easier to tune things down than I think it is to tune things up. I would agree with that.
Your clip of the year.
Oh,
My
yeah.
meme of the year is the Oops All Manglers cereal box meme.
That's really good.
So thank you, Internet, again.
Yeah.
So Kevin, last thing, thank you for playing that silly game. Awesome news about the Mangler. So in Season 1 Reloaded, reducing the amount of Mangler spawn in the mid rounds. Very exciting. More on that soon. But as we sign off from Naughty or Nice, I did say that it was inspired by something coming to Season 1 Reloaded. You care to tell us
Yes.
a little more?
So Jingle Hells is coming to Black Ops 6.
There we
And
go.
What we have done is completely rethemed Liberty Falls and
Why is it Liberty Falls only?
completely. And so this version of Liberty Falls is set in winter. The river's frozen over. garlands,
holiday
trees, snowmen.
that is also a hellscape.
Yeah,
maybe.
Cool.
So Jingle Hells, is this purely a cosmetic change, or is there kind of any gameplay modifiers there?
No, it's more than that. So there's a lot of just kind of minor tweaks here and there. So Saint Mangler has taken the arsenal away. So to get the higher weapon rarities, you're gonna have to use other methods.
Okay, so no more arsenal.
There's snowballs in the map, so you can freeze zombies, and when you kill them, they have a chance to drop presents,
Incredible.
which have all sorts of new weapons. There are special rounds that actually, it gets really cold outside, and you start to slow down and freeze, so you have to seek shelter.
Oh, wow.
Or else, so that's going to be very challenging.
This sounds way harder.
Yeah.
This sounds good.
It'll be interesting. And what we're going to do is we're going to keep the main quest on. So it'll be kind of fun to just see people try to go after the main quest with all these kind of
modifiers.
Difficulty modifiers on. To see how it goes.
Just little twists and turns here and there. Yeah, I like that.
Put a reward in
but that's
for
not
it.
the only thing,
Put
because,
a
like I
reward
said, the
in.
game that we just played was inspired by something else
naughty
coming
or
to
nice
Jingle
power up.
Hells.
Yes.
So in Jingle Hells, we're also getting some special looking enemies.
Oh.
Yes.
What can you tell us?
So every enemy has been had a holiday pass on them, and so they've got new names, and the vermin are now tinsel makers, and they have all these little red boots, little
Okay.
hats. Very terrifying in its own unique way.
Okay.
And then that goes all the way up. The Mangler, the Abomination.
Yeah.
They all get a little holiday
Seasonal
cheer.
paint job. Oh my god.
They're incredible. The tinsel maker specifically. There's the little seasonal intro to Jingle Hells. That I won't spoil, but I screamed when I saw it, and it's perfect, and I can't wait for it.
It's so good.
I can't wait.
Yeah, the team did an incredible job.
Cool.
Kevin, thank you so much for joining us for another episode of COD Pod.
I feel like we may have scared you away permanently this time, but like, what if we let you keep the sweater?
No, I do get to keep the sweater, right? Yeah, no, I'll go
Okay,
back.
sure, yeah, that was the plan.
You know, the train is out of station, and we're not losing steam. There's going to be plenty of zombies throughout the year.
So,
And
lots of
so
opportunities.
much.
It's season 1 reloaded. I cannot wait for it to
Am I making this go fast?
We come.
Yes.
Naughty or nice.
This was both.
Yes. Thank you again. Thank you,
Overall, some good stuff there.
Yeah, oh,
It
okay.
remains to be seen what the Citadelle Day More trailer is like tomorrow, so make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss that. And
Oh,
yeah, it
the
sounds
trailer's tomorrow. Shit. What time?
like from Jingle Hells to some of the stuff they're
I
doing
got
with
a
the new
lot
ammo
to
mods, field upgrades, etc. There's some pretty interesting stuff on the way there too, separate to the map, so I'm excited. What can I say? I'm
agree.
hyped. I'm gonna be spamming out videos for you guys, spamming out live streams,
Yep.
doing all that usual.
You know what? I'm gonna
Let's go.
try. You know, I mean, it's gonna be hard because it's gonna be more of a rivals as well as zombies around the same time. So I do wish Citadelle Day More was kind of coming out maybe a week later, so I could give myself that week to do Marvel Rivals content, or you know. But it's unfortunate that they're coming out at the same time. So, unfortunately, I won't be able to play... Well, I mean, I will be able to play December 5th, which is the Thursday. I will be able to play that day. So, I'll do a stream for that. You know, the first couple hours or whatever, right? I'll do a stream for that, see how that goes. All this lovely, fun things. And then after that, yeah, I mean, it's just going to be good stuff. And we're going to see, and we're going to hopefully kind of just figure out where we go from there. But anyways, you guys, thank you for watching the COD podcast with me, and my boy Milo over here. But anyways, y'all, I will see you beautiful people in the next video. And until then, be easy, be safe. Sayonara. Bye-bye.